Hello everyone and welcome to a new video, and today we're going to do the last part 3 for the TIA Portal V19 FPD programming for robot arm. And in the last part, we will do FPD programming for doing a manual and automatic mode controlling the robot, so that we can switch through the program step programming we have done for the robot, that we can control the robot in a manual mode, control it however we want, doing the steps manually or doing something else, or we just put it in automatic mode and the robot does all the different steps it's supposed to do by the programming. So if we just go through all the other steps we have done, so we have done start stop, then we have done step 1, which it is uh, starting the robot and the robot goes down. And then in step 2, we had when the robot has started and is going down, it grabs and is holding on to grab. And in step 3, it is down, holding on, grabbing, and still holding on to grabbing. And then it goes up, and then it goes up to the position it was when it started before going down. And then when it's going up, it's going down again. And in step 5, it's going it's going down, and after it had gone down again, it will go to release. And when it's down, it's release, and then it goes up to stop. And then we have reset sequence, so it goes after step 5, it stops, and then we start it again, and it goes to step 1, step 2, step 3, step 4, step 5, and then the same thing all over again. Pretty easy. So now we will do a programming for manual mode and automatic mode. So we just add a new block, and we can call it to automatic and manual mode, and make sure it's a function block. So the first thing we will do here, we will add an f-trig. In network 1, we will do the automatic mode. So first we will have an f-trig. Then we will have an SR block. Yes, you can call it f-trig db. And then we will have an SR block. And then we will have an output. And we will name the SR block start robot. Oh, um, SR first. Now we can name it start robot. My mistake. And we will have a switch button, that is a button that switches through manual and automatic mode. So we will name it here switch button. And then we will name this one reset automatic mode active. So now we're doing the manual mode. My fault. We're going to do in network 1, we will do the manual mode. So now here in the output, it goes to manual mode. So when we start the robot, we start it by we first switch the button to if we want the robot to be manual or automatic mode. Then we start the robot, and then automatic mode is not active. And then after we start the robot and have chosen manual mode is active, and then we can control the robot in manual mode. So now in network 2, we will have automatic mode. So it's just the same thing, just different tags, inputs and outputs. So now we will have here ftrig again, ftrig. Then we will have here 2 an SR block. SR, and then an output. And it's just the same here, start robot. And instead here on the output, we will have, instead of manual mode active, we will have uh, automatic mode active. Mode active. Oh, I can also change this one to manual mode active. And automatic mode active. And now we will have the same here. We will name it switch button. And here on the reset on the SR block, we will have manual mode active. So here is the same. We switch the button, which one we want, manual or automatic, and here we choose automatic in network 2. We start the robot, and then automatic mode is active. And automatic mode is that the robot is controlling itself and doing the different steps it's supposed to do that it has gotten in the programming. So it goes to start, stop, step 1, step 2, step 3, step 4, step 5, and then reset, stop the robot, reset sequence, and then going all over again. So here we have simple FPD programming for making a robot to automatic and manual mode controlling. And here is start, stop, step 1, step 2, step 3, step 4, step 5. And it's many more different FPD programming you can add with your FC blocks to this programming. Like we can choose more, we can add also an emergency stop. We can also add a crash sensor if the robot is close or is crashing into another robot or something around it. It will go into emergency stop and everything will stop, and then we will have to end the emergency stop, and then we will have to reset the robot and reset the sequence and do it all over again. So we start to step 1 and put the robot into home mode. And we can also use a barrier mode. We can also do a programming for a barrier, that it is close around a barrier, that if it's going outside a barrier, or if someone goes inside its barrier while it's working, it stops everything. And then it stops everything and goes to emergency stop, and then we have to reset everything, reset the robots, reset the sequence programming, and put it robot manually into home mode and reset it all over again and put it into automatic mode. So, but here I have done then a simple programming for automatic manual mode, start, stop, step 1, step 2, step 3, step 4, step 5. And then you can add many more steps, like to step 20 if you want to add another robot. But this is my part 3 video for FPD programming for a simple program for a robot arm. So I hope you liked it and learned something. So we can also, before we end the video, go into main OB1, and then we put the programming into the simple steps. So first we have start, stop in network 1. Then in network 2 we have step 1, step 3. In network 3 we have step 2. Network 4 we will have step 3. Then step 4 in network 5. And step 5 in network 6. And then automatic and manual mode in network 7. And then save project, and then we can also compile to see if everything is all right. Seems like it take a while. Compile the different steps too. We can do. I forgot to compile all the different steps we have done. So also a reminder: just compile everything. When you have done a network or done a FC block, always remember to save and compile. So yeah, I can see how down here compiling finish error 0. So yeah, this was the last part 3 for programming FPD programming robot arms. So I hope you guys very much liked this video and learned it once again. So I see you guys in the next video. Bye.